Could this be the beginning of them trying to kill free speech and really actually take down the way that we've been communicating? If that's the case, we're in a whole lot of sad times to come. But yeah, on other platforms, they're talking about it.
Twitter, the popular social media platform, has experienced a widespread outage, leaving thousands of ex-users unable to send messages or posts. The technical issues, which began earlier today, have caused frustration and disruption for users who rely on the platform for communication and information sharing. Error messages and frustration. Affected users have reported seeing error messages when attempting to send messages or posts, with some receiving notifications that their tweets cannot be sent due to an internal error. Others have reported issues with loading tweets, timelines, and notifications. Twitter's response. Twitter's support team has acknowledged the issue, stating that they are investigating a problem and working to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. The company has not provided a specific timeline for when the issue will be resolved. Impact on users. The outage has had a significant impact on users, particularly those who rely on Twitter for business, communication, and information sharing. Many users have taken to other social media platforms to express their frustration and disappointment with the outage. Technical issues and downtime. Twitter's outage is not an isolated incident, with the platform experiencing several technical issues and downtime in recent months. The company has faced criticism for its handling of these incidents, with some users calling for greater transparency and communication.
Wow, we'll just have to see what happens with this. I thought I'd make a quick video just to tell you about it and just double check. Yeah, I've still got the spinning wheel of death. Let me see what happens. What? It's up. It's up on this. Oh, yeah. Right where I'm trying to do it. Let's see if we can hear.
Victorian Embassy in London and authorise going after my European colleagues, subjecting us to theft, hacking attacks and the planting of false information.
All right.
My wife and my infant son were also targeted. A CIA asset was permanently assigned to track my wife, and instructions were given to obtain DNA from my 6-month-old son's nappy. The criminalisation of news-gathering activities is a threat to investigative journalism everywhere.
Yeah,
I was formally convicted by a foreign power.
Life. Thank God he's out of jail. But these are the first stories that popped up on this particular one.
Over 165 school employees have been arrested or sentenced so far in 2025 on charges relating to child sex crimes. We have a massive pedo crisis in our schools.
People, I don't know. I'm just looking at everybody else is probably looking at the same thing, wanting to know why.
The pretty classic banker's career, which, remember, we're not hiring him to be a banker. We're hiring him to be the leader of Canada, ostensibly. So it's an interesting choice, and it's not a surprising one that they choose a banker first off. But then when you look through his banking resume, it goes from like the typical Oxford University to Goldman Sachs to Bank of Canada, and that's all, you know, relatively expected. And then the governor of the Bank of England jumps out at you as a distinct departure from that Canadian guy. Our job as journalists is to hold the powerful to account. And Donald Trump has done a lot of things that I do like, but he also has a lot of policies when it comes to the digital world and a lot of these parts of the world that he might not understand.
Is he the reason the internet is broke and they had to take down Twitter because it's people like him that have a way of reaching a huge audience? Now, this is probably the reason right here.
Said that if the West doesn't wake up to the suicidal nature of militant Islam, the next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center. I say, if the West doesn't wake up to the suicidal nature of militant Islam, the next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center.
He wrote a book in 1995 stating the World Trade Centers would be destroyed by Muslims, and then admitted after, on camera, that Israel was the primary beneficiary of 9/11. Can you still not connect the dots?
Suicidal nature of militant Islam, the next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center. I said that the West really doesn't understand militant Islam, So I wrote a book in 1995, and I said that if the West doesn't wake up to the suicidal nature of militant Islam, the next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center.
Wow. Is that what broke X? Let's see how long ago this was published. Earl guy, he's involved. Let's see what he wrote.
I'm not saying this proves anything. I'm just saying it's an oddly specific thing to write in 1995.
I got to go on here and tell you that, yeah, I'm posting this for purely entertainment purposes only and satire. We know that this man wrote a book, but he didn't exactly know what was going to happen in 9/11, 2021, no, 2001, 9/11, that day. Yeah. Is this what's breaking the internet, that the truth is coming out about who actually did these dirty deeds? That Mossad is connected to all these incidences. It doesn't, there's no proof. Don't take my word for it. Just do your own research and you will find out. Fuck around and you'll find out.